Miss Tanya Moody. I'm Michael East, KLVT Sports. Hope you enjoy it. Shivani Scott wins the tip. Texans work my right to left, your left to right into your radio screen tonight. Scott up front, comes around left-hand side for DALPH Panopio. Texans in their home white, Western in their road black. Drop it off to Guy. And down the baseline comes Soares, right hand missed by Ayla, the two-handed dunk on the putback. It floated across the ring, and bad bin by Ayla with the two-handed dunk. Texans lead it 2-0. Out front, C.J. Smith working out to his left, comes back out the right-hand side for Croft and skipping around. Back out in the left wing, now Smith, back to Croft, right side three. That is good, Lucas Croft. Lucas Croft hits a three. It's a 3-2 lead for Western. Panopio the other way. Panopio down the floor, works out in the left-hand wing, and up front for Scott on the switch for Biela. Three to answer. You betcha, Ben Biela. Ben Biela, the three out of the right-hand side, and it's 5-3 South Plains College here early on. Down the floor with it is Western. C.J. Smith, right side. Kicks it out in the wing. Giovanni Scott tipped it, but picked up by Western, and Smith has it back with 13 to shoot. C.J. Smith backing away from Biela. Gives it off the right-hand side, nearly a travel. And back out front, Moshilla tried to go to the hoop. Charging foul, Western. Charging foul. Gonna go on Isaac Moshilla. It'll be his first of the ballgame. Turnover against Western. South Plains 5, Western 3. First half brought to you in part by McDonald's, College Avenue in Levelland. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Biela out in the right-hand wing. Gives it up front for Soares. Wanted to go back door. Goes Guy, top of the circles and set. 13 to shoot. Panopio, three, top of the ring, knocked it down. DALPH Panopio will hit the three ball. Texans lead it by a score of 8-3. Down the floor, Croft lost it, picked it back up, comes out between the circles. Back to Croft, right side, floats down the baseline, blocked from behind by Soares. Soares the rebound, down the floor by Ayla. Backdoor pass, up and down by Rivaldo Soares. Timeout Western. What a dandy pass behind the back from Ben Biela. South Plains 10, Western 3, here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVTFisons.com. Western the ball, swinging out in the left-hand wing, now back out right. Croft back up front for Smith. Hard drive to his left, well defended by Guy, but he got it down anyway. Guy came to help, but C.J. Smith, his first basket of the ball game. He had 23 against South Plains at Snyder. Out front, Scott above the rings. Panopio on the switch. Now Guy, three, top of the circle, bangs it home. Guy will drop the three ball. Texans have hit 3 threes here early. South Plains 13, Western 5, 17 minutes to go in the half. Croft trying to drive to the traffic. That is an extra stepper three, but Rivaldo Soares blocks it out of bounds. It'll belong to Western. So the basketball belongs back to Western on the big block by Rivaldo Soares. Could have easily been a travel. Inbound pass, left side of the box, and Guy will draw the foul against Moshilla, who'll get the hoop and the harm. Isaac Moshilla has the bucket. Guy the foul. It'll be his first. First on the Texans. And Moshilla will go to the free throw line to shoot the end one. Free throw's good. He's got three. South Plains 13, Western 8. 16:52 to go in the front half. Biela right side. Biela dumps off for Scott. Pump fake the three and gives it up to Panopio. Round right for Guy and back out right for Soares. Guy rolling to the hoop, right side of the box, lost it. It's going to be out of bounds off Western. It'll go to South Plains. So South Plains with 13 to shoot as now Panopio will toss it in for the Texans. Panopio looks in, goes Scott right up front of the set. Out left for Rivaldo Soares. Sweeps to the high post, 15-footer, knocked it down, Rivaldo Soares. He's got 4 in the ballgame, little step back jumper for Soares, and it's a 15-8 lead for the South Plains College Texans here early on. High post lead for the Texans, or the Westerners rather. Out front with it, C.J. Smith backing away, works out into the left-hand side on the dribble. Leaves it top of the circle. Mashilla for three, poured it in. Isaac Mashilla, he's got 6 in the ball game. Back the other way comes Panopio across the timeline. Out front, Scott. He'll fire the three. Front iron, no good. Guy the rebound. Guy back out front. Scott pump fake the three. Kickoff into the right corner. Biela for three. That's a little long. Rebound rolled across and picked up backside by the Westerners. C.J. Smith down the floor, right side of the set. Way out into the corner for Croft, who couldn't climb the ladder to go catch that one. Turnover, Western. In will come Myron Gardner. Gardner will check in. Guy will check off. So Giovanni Scott will rotate into more of a post look. And now lots of whistles and a tie. Nope. Substitute on for Western. A couple of them coming. On comes White for the Westerners. Hails out of Odessa. So he checks on. And I believe nope, never mind. Joshua Cooper. Did he come in? Didn't seem. Right-hand side, Rivaldo Soares. Now Scott. Round left for Biela. Good move with the left hand and a charging foul on Biela. Biela ducks the shoulder a bit, picks up a foul. It is his first of the ball game. Here comes Philemon Garib-Hewitt on. As off goes Biela. Got to keep those shoulders up. Those are getting called considerably more than they used to. That clearing foul is starting to become a frequent occurrence. Smith traveled, dumped it off Croft. Now Smith out front. Smith the basketball, works to his left off a screen. Three on the way, off the dribble. Nowhere close by Lucas Croft, and it'll belong back to South Plains off the miss. And here comes the fans to getting Lucas Croft's popcorn about the miss. 15-11 South Plains. Panopio out in the right-hand wing. Panopio gives it up front. Giovanni Scott around left for Soares. Soares throws it away. Picked off out front. Down the floor. Right-hand layup up and good on the other end for White as he will score. So White will score at the other end. The lead is now 2 for South Plains. And Panopio to bring it up. Panopio out in the right-hand side on the dribble. Comes out front, Giovanni Scott, and around left for Philemon Garib-Hewitt. Back out front, Gardner. Long three on the way. Back iron, no good. Giovanni Scott the rebound. Soares three right side, you bet. Rivaldo Soares. Rivaldo Soares has 7 off the Giovanni Scott rebound and assist. 18-13 South Plains. And C.J. Smith out left. Give it out to Croft, out in the left-hand wing. Back out front to Dawson John. Drops it off in the box. Mashilla over Gardner up and down. Mashilla will score it. He's got 8. Texans lead it by 3. Philemon Garib-Hewitt out front for Panopio. High screen from Gardner. Panopio wants to go out in the corner for Soares with 17 to shoot. Soares back up 3. He's feeling it, knocks it down. Rivaldo Soares has 10 on the backup 3, and the Texans up 6 here as Rivaldo Soares has come to play tonight. Out front with the basketball is Croft. Hard drive left side of the box. Got it out into the corner. Croft up front for Dawson John. C.J. Smith now with 11 to shoot. Smith, hard drive right, cut off by Garib-Hewitt. Nice play by Philemon Garib-Hewitt to contain him. 3, and he banked it in. Garib-Hewitt really defended it well, but C.J. Smith will bank in the 3. He's got 5. Gardner across the timeline, out between the rings. Thought about the 3, went Garib-Hewitt left. He'll shoot the 3, long. Picked up backside by Western. Down the floor, lost by Smith, lost it again. Going to be off of Gardner and out of bounds. It'll belong back to Western at 12:43 to go in the half. South Plains 21, Western 18. Here on KLVT Leveland, KLVTradio.com. South Plains 21, Western 18 with 12:43 to go. Here in the front half tonight, here in the Dome. Entry pass into the backcourt for C.J. Smith. Smith will bring it across the timeline. Between the rings, Mashilla switched to Smith, nearly slipped and fell. Backs away, comes up top. Lost up front for a moment by White. Now he'll pull up and shoot the long three. Back iron, no good. Uat Guy back on, grabs the rebound. Panopio across the timeline. Panopio, Biela, Guy, Gardner, and Garib Hewitt. Three no good. Rebound, Guy had it for a moment, but got ran down. C.J. Smith the other way. Wild runner blocked out of his hands by Gardner, and the rebound will be out of bounds. And Uat Guy is up and now hobbling back to the other end. He got run down in that contact on that loose ball. Panopio will come off. On will come Morang Gadkuth. He'll take over the point for Steve Green. 12:08 to go here in the front half. South Plains College 21, Western 18. Entry pass from under the hoop. Drop it in out in the right end baseline for Brown. Brown gives it back up front, C.J. Smith. Smith out of Mansfield, Texas. He's a handy one. Working left back right against the screen. Fire the three and missed. Rebound picked up by Garib Hewitt. Texans have it back. Garib Hewitt across the timeline, right side of the set, out front for Gadkuth. Brown left side for Biela on the dribble. Step back, fires it up, 18, rolled it across, no good. Rebound backside to the Westerners, and down the floor comes C.J. Smith. Out front, hard drive, and the first shot is good, and a foul on South Plains. That is going to go against Uat Guy, as Mashilla was able to get him off his feet. Drove the hoop in the heart. Nope, pardon me, that was not Mashilla, rather. That was Lorenzo Downey. That dark blue number on that black jersey is a little tough to see. Guy, his second, will come off. Giovanni Scott back on. And the free throw is on the way, and that is no good. Rebound, however, to Western. They'll keep it their way. So Western will keep it. Lead is one for South Plains, 21-20 with 11:20 to play in this one in the front half. Bryant Hill out front. Comes out left-hand side, sneak it way out in the right corner. And down the baseline, fights it up, missed badly. Did White on the back end. And the basketball belongs back to South Plains. Garib Hewitt, right side, Gardner. Three on the way, front iron, no good. And the rebound picked up by Tyson Brown for Western. 21-20 South Plains, 10:50 to go here in the front half. And out front with it is Hill. Hill running right side of the box, kicks it back out into the right baseline. Croft pump fake the three, attack left side, missed it off the bottom of the iron. Rebound to Gardner. Down the floor they come. Tried to lob it low to Giovanni Scott, who wasn't looking for it. And down the floor come White off the turnover, and will lay it in on the other end. Western adds their first lead of the night. Timeout, South Plains. Western 22, South Plains 21. KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com. KL first deficit of the night for the South Plains College Texans. Texans with it full length. Soares, Gadkuth, Biela, Scott, and Garib Hewitt out there for the NJCAA Hall of Fame, Steve Green. Gadkuth will bring it across, just left side of the half-court circle. Biela off to Giovanni Scott, and up top. Three on the way. Rivaldo Soares in and out, no good. Soares has his first miss of the day. Down the floor with the basketball comes Croft. Come out front between the circles for Bryant Hill. Bryant Hill tried to go high post, poked out of there by Soares, but picked up by Western. Drive through the traffic, poked away again by Soares, and Biela out of there with the turnover. Biela nearly traveled. Right-hand side to Garib Hewitt, right-hand side Soares. Three on the way for Rivaldo Soares. Front iron, no good. Nice board by Giovanni Scott. Out the right side for Soares. Now Gadkuth, three. Top of the ring, knocked it down. Morang Gadkuth will hit the three. The Alaskan will throw it in. 24-22, South Plains back in front with 9:27 to go here in the front half of basketball. Out front with it is Hill. Tried to throw it underneath the hoop. It is tipped around and out of bounds off of Western. It'll belong back to South Plains. C.J. Smith will come back for Cal Cooper, along with number 13, I believe, Lorenzo Downey for the Westerners. Those blue numbers on black uniforms, hard to see. Biela, 3, no good. And the rebound plucked out by Western. So Downey with the basketball to Smith. Back to Downey. Left side, pump fake the 3 and gives it back to Smith. Right side 3, that's no good. Rebound scatters out and Gareb Hewitt cleans it up. Got Kuth the other way. Here's Biela, run to the hoop, layup, didn't get it. No contact on the play. I really thought Biela was going to draw a whistle there. Down the floor, Smith will run it up. Croft, 3 out of the corner, knocked it down. Lucas Croft has a pair of 3s tonight for the Westerners. Westerners 25, South Plains 24, 8:34 to go in the half. Godkuth out of the baseline. Scott, 15 from there, knocked it home. Giovanni Scott, just a quick turn and shoot. He's got 2. And the Texans back in front, 26-25 as we trade blows here in the opening half. Smith down the left side, good dump pass, easy basket. Hoop for Mashilla. He's got 10 in the ball game. 27-26 Western. Gareb Hewitt out front and around to the right side for Ben Biela. Gareb Hewitt back out front, pump fake the 3. Now Scott, 3, top of the circle, front iron, no good. Rebound plucked out of there by Western as Mashilla clears it. And the Texans defensively the other way. Left-hand runner, Giovanni Scott, will draw the foul, working to the ring. So the foul on Giovanni Scott. It'll be his first of the ball game. Team foul number 4 on South Plains. And to the free throw line will go Dang Mayar, as he will shoot the 2. Kid out of Salt Lake City, Utah. 27-26 Western, 7:48 to go in the half. Free throw on the way, that's no good. First half brought to you by McDonald's. Download the app from the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. You'll get McCafe rewards, curbside delivery, and more from McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Mayar with the second free throw. It's on the way, and that one is no good either. Rebound to Rivaldo Soares. Texans down 1. Down the floor, Philemon Gareb Hewitt. Gareb Hewitt down the left side of the box. Fights it up, left hand, good take. Philemon Gareb Hewitt. He's got his first hoop of the ball game. Texans in front 1. Smith the other way, knocked out of his hands. Gardner out of there. Down the floor, Gareb Hewitt tipped out of bounds. Well defended by Lorenzo Downey coming the other way. South Plains will keep it underneath their own hoop. 7:25 to play in the half. South Plains 28, Western 27. On the George R. Keeling Germania Insurance Agency scoreboard. Right side, short jumper, Gareb Hewitt, 15, knocked it home. Philemon Gareb Hewitt's got 4 off the bench. Texans are up 3 now. 30-27 South Plains. Out front, C.J. Smith. Smith into the left-hand wing on the dribble. Gives it off out in the left wing and out right for Croft. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Myron Gardner as he yanks it out. Croft is 2 of 4 out there tonight. Down the floor, Scott had it poked out of his hand, stolen by Western. Down the floor, C.J. Smith. Give it out front with the basketball is White. White backing away from Soares. Now running the left side of the box, layup up and good. Akavian White will hit the runner. He's got 6. Texans up 1. Gareb Hewitt out front. Giovanni Scott tacking left side. Had it poked out of his hand. Saves it in. Picked up by Gardner. Nice hustle play by Scott. Gardner, 3. Got it. Myron Gardner's first 3 of the ball game. Texans back up 4. South Plains has shot it well out there tonight. That is their 5th 3 of the ball game. Right-hand side and on the dribble. Here comes C.J. Smith. Blocked underneath the ring. Ball belongs back to Western. Monster block under the hoop for the Texans. Timeout on the floor. 6:09 to play here in the half. South Plains 30. I thought we were headed for a timeout there. Everybody was headed to their pine, and I thought, well, we're going to start over here. Now we'll retrieve the basketball, and we'll go ahead and play at 6:09 to go here in the front half. South Plains 33, Western 29. And the Westerners from underneath their own hoop. Inbound pass will come in from under the window, and they'll go way out front where it's run down by Dawson John. John, hard drive to his right. Cut off out there by Soares. He'll back it out in the right wing. Gives it back to C.J. Smith out of the right wing. 6 to shoot. Got his feet tied up. Panopio defended him well. 2 to shoot. 3 on the way, and it rolled off. Rebound, Myron Gardner. Well defended by DALPH Panopio. Gardner the other way, and Soares out left for the Ragin' Roman. Back out front, leave it at the high post. Good turn, shoot, Valentine Cat, 6, no good. Soares the rebound, will score. Rivaldo Soares has 12. Valentine Cat into the lineup for Steve Green, and the Texans are up 6 with 5:26 to play in the half. Run to the hoop, knocked around. Picked up out there. And it is out of bounds off of Dawson John. Turnover Western. And now a timeout on the floor. 5:20 to play here in the half. South Plains 35, Western 29. KLVT Level and KLVTradio.com. KLVT Facebook Live at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's McDonald's. I'm loving it. Texans with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Garrett Hewitt out between the rings to the right for Myron Gardner. Gardner high screen from Cat. Cuts the dribble through the right side of the box. Well defended. And a partial block down there for Western. Loose basketball. Gardner chipped it loose. Picked up by Western, however. Smith out right for Croft. Croft trying to run to the box. Well defended. And a foul will be charged on somebody. Is that on Gardner? It is on Myron Gardner. It'll be his first of the ball game. And it'll put Lucas Croft to the free throw line. Lucas Croft hails out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Free throw up and down for Lucas Croft. He's got 7 in the ball game. Croft averaging just over 9 a contest into the night. 35-30 South Plains. And now it's 35-31. Croft will get them both. He's got 8. So down the floor, here comes DALPH Panopio. Panopio out between the circles, comes out left for Philemon Garrett Hewitt. Garrett Hewitt chops the dribble up front, slips it out in the corner. Soares pump fakes the 3 and comes to the left wing. Lob to Cat. They doubled him up, but he fought it up with the right hand and missed. Rebound picked up by Western. Cat got a pretty good look against the double team and just couldn't get it to roll home. Back the other way, C.J. Smith on the switch out front for John. High post, leave Croft. Wanted to run the box, poked away, and Panopio's out of there with it. Down the floor, Garrett Hewitt, lob back door. Gardner gets whacked. Foul's going to be on Nakevian White. It'll be his first. But Gardner took a shot trying to go to the ring for that alley-oop. Myron Gardner to the free throw line. He'll shoot the 2. He's got 3 in the ball game. Foul is going to be on Nakevian White. We kind of already knew that. Biela and Garrett Hewitt going to come back. Nope, just Biela, pardon me. They're not going to call that a shooting foul. It's going to go under the ring. Interesting. Inbound pass to DALPH Panopio. Panopio still looking in. Goes into the corner for Soares. 15, right side. Rolled it up, no good. Rebound, Gardner puts it up and down. Myron Gardner's got 5. Pretty little switch of the hand for Myron Gardner for the right-handed bucket. 37-31, South Plains. Down the baseline, Dawson John fights it up, no good. Rebound blocked by Valentine Cat. It's off of Western and out of bounds. That's a great block by the big Cat defending the ring. Cat will come off. Tyler Knott said, there you go, big fella. Giovanni Scott checks back in for Steve Green. Gardner, Biela, Scott, Panopio, and Soares. Ben Biela up front. Scott around left for Panopio. The Roman dumps it off. Scott left baseline, move to the hoop. Right hand knocks it home. Giovanni Scott with a nice little reverse layup. He's got 4. It's a 39-31 lead. South Plains' biggest lead of the night at +8. C.J. Smith left side for Croft. Back out the right side for White. Moves to the high post and gives it up. This is Dawson John. Back out front for C.J. Smith with 10 to shoot. Smith, good hard drive, left side of the hoop and got it down. C.J. Smith has 7 in the ball game. The Texan lead cuts to 6 with 3:06 to play here in the half. DALPH Panopio across the timeline right side. Give it up to Scott up above the rings, and now Biela between the circles. Left side dribble, gives it back up. Gardner, 3, left of the rings. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Panopio got it off. Oh, wow. Looked like Panopio got it off of the Westerners and out of bounds. That's a great play by the Ragin' Roman. They'll give it to Western. Wow, that was a great athletic play by DALPH Panopio. All for naught. That was a dandy. Western will roll it in with 2:49 to go in the half. C.J. Smith picks it up. Panopio, that was a heck of a play. Right side, C.J. Smith to his left. Drives up, blocked by Gardner, out of bounds. It'll belong back to Western. So the basketball belongs back to Western underneath their hoop. Another big block by the Texans as Giovanni Scott may have a little blood on him, so he is going to go catch up with our trainers, Handy Andy Reyes and company, as Valentine Cat, the Cat from Cameroon, back on for the South Plains College Texans. Entry pass, still looking. Come out to Croft on the left side. Drop it up front. White trying to drive Gardner. Nothing there. Gives it up top for Maillard. Long 3 on the way from White. Missed badly. The rebound loose. Picked up by Panopio. Panopio down the floor. Comes out right for Rivaldo Soares. Panopio down the right baseline. Gives it up for Gardner. Gardner, hard drive to the high post, and he is fouled. That'll be a common foul on the floor. It's going to go against White. It'll be his second. Just 3 team fouls on Western, 5 on South Plains. White has 2. Guy has 2 for Western and South Plains, respectively. Panopio to inbound it, still looking in. Tried to dump it into Cat, but Cat was covered up and stolen out of there by Maillard. Right-hand side, C.J. Smith. Gobbled up by Soares with 10 to shoot. Come way out left, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, run down by Gardner. Had it for a moment. It's going to be off South Plains and out of bounds. It'll stay Westerners basketball. I don't think you can leave a 30 on the shot clock here. They're going to put this at 20. No possession there for South Plains. 1:54 to go here in the half. 39-33 in favor of the South Plains College Texans. Smith, the entry out the left side. Smith will lock it away from bad pin by Ayla. 15 to shoot. Smith to his right. Stumbles through the traffic. Floats it up. Got it down anyway. C.J. Smith, not an easy shot. He's got 9. And back the other way will come Panopio across the timeline. Panopio out right. Texans still up 4. Up top, Myron Gardner. Round left for Garib Hewitt. Garib Hewitt up front for Soares and around right for Biela. Run to the hoop, left hand, he missed. Rebound, Panopio picks it up. Give it up, Garib Hewitt, 3, back iron, no good. Long rebound, picked up by Western. Western out of there with it, and Smith to lock it up with 1:06 to go. Smith plays a lot of minutes for Kyle Cooper. Smith up front on the dribble with 15 to shoot. South Plains up 39-35 over Western. 53 to go in the half. Run to the right, just right and missed the dunk. Down the floor, Gardner. Gardner run to the right side and throw it away. Lucas Croft the other way. Croft run to the right side and got the layup. Lucas Croft has 8. Texans didn't stop ball on that trip. 39-37, South Plains in front 2. 27 seconds to go in the half. Panopio out front for Guy. Back around right side for Panopio. And Panopio will walk it back and set it out between the circles. 15 seconds on the big clock, 9 on the little one. Panopio out in the corner. Garib Hewitt. Pump fake. Now takes the 3. Knocked it down. Philemon Garib Hewitt with a nice pump fake on the 3 and hits it. Smith wildly down the floor. They're going to call a foul on Philemon Garib Hewitt. Smith head down. No basketball play. whatsoever, and Gareb Hewitt will get the foul. Timeout taken by Western with 1.3 seconds to go in the half. KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com. KLV blocking foul for that. You got to let the defender have something. And otherwise, I'm just going to go out there and run into people and shoot free throws. 1.3 seconds to shoot for Western in the half. Inbound still looking. Finally got it in. A long 1 second, but the three is out the back of the arc, and we've played it. South Plains 42, Western 37. Plains College, Mr. Billy Alonzo. Our statistician and sports information coordinator, Mr. Jordan Irvine. Athletic director is Rock and Roll Roger Redding, and the president at South Plains College, Dr. Robin Satterwhite. General manager, owner, operator of KLVT Levelland, Cute Boots Broadcasting LLC, the lovely Miss Tanya Moody. I'm Michael Wiest, KLVT Sports. Hope you're enjoying it. Western with the basketball, Texans with the lead, 42-37 South Plains. The second half brought to you in part by Paxton Real Estate. C.J. Smith kicks out into the right-hand wing. Westerners, good drop pass under the hoop, easy basket. Mushila got loose under there somewhere. The Texan lead dwindles to 3 with 19:31 to play here in the back half. Left-hand side, pinned by Ayla. Ayla out front for Scott. Scott, Ayla, Panopio, Guy, and Soares. Right-hand side, Rivaldo Soares down the baseline, poked out of his hands. It'll belong back to South Plains with 8 to shoot. So South Plains will have it back underneath their own window with 8 to shoot here. Texans' biggest lead of the night, +8. It is +3 at the moment. Scott, good lob pass to Guy, missed the bunny. Rebound, Soares put back, no good. Rebound comes out to Western. Texans miss a couple of point blankers. C.J. Smith drives to the high post, kicks out right for Croft. Good pump fake, moves to 15, baseline, knocks it home. Lucas Croft has 12. Texan lead is 1. Baela out the right side. Go out front to Guy. Backdoor cut, Panopio. Pull up, 15, baseline, knocks it home. The Raging Roman knocks home the 15-footer. He's got 5 in the ballgame. Texans back up 3. Scott out of the right side on the switch for Croft, and around left he'll come for Downey. Downey to the high post. Loses the basketball, double dribbled it, and a foul instead. Uat Guy will draw the foul. It'll be his 3rd of the ball game. Never mind the double dribble from Mushila, who had to use 2 hands to get the basketball on the floor and down there anyway. But to the free throw line will go Mushila. He will shoot the 2-shot foul. He's 1 of 1 from the stripe, and now he's 1 of 2. So off will come Guy with his 3rd personal, and that'll get back into the game Myron Gardner. As Mushila is 1 of 2, and now he is 1 of 3, and Gardner the rebound. So Mushila will come away empty-handed. He's got 12 tonight. Panopio out front. Panopio, give it up front for Giovanni Scott. Good cut to the high post by Baela, but gives it up front to Panopio with 12 to shoot. Panopio dribbling back to his right. Panopio down the right baseline, hung on to, reverse layup he missed. Baela to tip it in. And a foul on South Plains. Ben Baela picks up his 2nd. So Ben Baela has his 2nd foul of the ball game. I'm not really sure what Bad Ben did there because I didn't catch that underneath the hoop. But nonetheless, out front, C.J. Smith. Left-hand side, 3 on the way up and good for Lorenzo Downey. That'll tie it. 44-44, 17:37 to go here in the back half. Soares right wing, up front, Gardner to the left for Baela. Skip pass, right side, Soares, pump fake from 18, goes to the hoop, drew the hoop in the arm. Rivaldo Soares. So Soares scores. The foul will be charged on, I'm not really sure who, C.J. Smith was kind of between the referee and the scorer's table. It's on Mushila. It'll be his second. That is the fourth team foul period against Western tonight. Just 2 here in the half. And the first free throw for the Texans at 17:25 to play in the back half, and Soares will knock it down. Texans, that is their first free throw of the night. C.J. Smith out front. C.J. Smith, long 3 off the dribble, and he missed. Rebound, however, picked up by Western. Hard drive, right side, Downey lost it underneath the hoop, and it'll belong back to South Plains. South Plains 47, Western 44, 17:05 to go in the back half. Don't forget, tomorrow, Levelland Lobo baseball. Pre-game at 8:30, first pitch at 9. Lobos are 7-3 on the air. Taking on Pecos tomorrow morning on Levelland Sports Nation on Facebook. Drop it to Scott in the left-hand block. Kick it out, Panopio, 3, got it down. DALPH Panopio, the Raging Roman, has 8 in the ball game. And the Texans back up 6 here with 16:45 to go in the back half. Croft out of the right-hand side, moving left by Giovanni Scott. Runs to 7 and sprays it up, no good. Rebound Western. Picked up front by Downey. Croft again. Good pass underneath. Machilla misses the dunk. Hangs on the iron. That's a tech foul. Second time the Westerners have missed a dunk today. That's going to be on Machilla. It'll be his second. Well, it's not a personal foul. It's just a tech foul. And that means Rivaldo Soares will shoot the 1 from the free throw line. Now hang on. The official headed back over to the scorer's table for something. Now he goes back over there. And to the free throw line will go Rivaldo Soares for 1 free throw, and then the Texans will get it back. Rivaldo Soares has the only attempted free throw tonight for the Texans, and now he's got 2 of them. Rivaldo Soares leads the Texans with 16. South Plains 51, Western 44. 16:29 to go here in the back half. Texans led by 8 with 17:07 to go in the first half of basketball. They are now back up 7 with 16:27 to go in the back half. Panopio out front for Gardner, around right for Biela. Good cut to the hoop. Biela two-handed it up, no good. Soares the rebound and the putback. Rivaldo Soares has 18 tonight. The big guy has played well as Soares out of Boston, Mass. Come out in the left corner. He was standing out of bounds when he caught it. And a blocking foul on Biela. He left the court and re-entered. Did Maillard. Biela will pick up the foul. It'll be his 3rd of the ball game. Maillard left the court in the left-hand corner and re-entered to start that play off, as Biela will come off, and on will come Philemon Garib-Hewitt. Right side, Croft for 3, and he got it down. So Croft will hit the 3. Unfortunately, you don't catch that corner when you're out of position. Out front with it, Biela off to the left side for Rivaldo Soares. Now Gardner. Gardner out the right side for Garib-Hewitt. That's the lead is 6 South Plains. Good pass into the box for Scott, but he lost it. Picked up by Panopio. Back to Garib-Hewitt. Now Panopio, 6 to shoot. He'll fire the 3, knocked it down. The Raging Roman sticks the 3. He's got 11 tonight. Texans jump right back in front by 9. Their biggest lead of the night at 15:21 to go in the half. Loose basketball picked up by Gardner off the TO. Here he comes. Kick out left. 3, that's short. Panopio missed, but Gardner pulled the board and down the baseline. He'll be hung on to. As a foul on Western. See where that's going to go. That's going to go on White. It'll be his 3rd. Well, I've got him with 3. The board has him with 2. Common foul on the floor. 3rd against, just the 2nd against Western. 15:06 to go here in the back half. South Plains 56, Western 47 on the George R. Keeling Germania Insurance Agency scoreboard. Garib-Hewitt out of the left corner. Dribble three, back iron, no good. Giovanni Scott had the rebound for a moment, picked up by Panopio. Garrett Hewitt again, that one he'll get. Philemon Garrett Hewitt's got 10. And the Texans are up 12 with 14:51 to play. And here come your Texans. C.J. Smith out of the right-hand side. Comes through the top of the circle, down the side court, running into Soares and drawing the foul. Rivaldo Soares will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. C.J. Smith, who is really good at creating contact. Rivaldo Soares straight up giving ground, and the foul charged on Soares will be his first of the ball game. C.J. Smith, free throw up and good. He's got 10 in the ball game. He'll shoot another. 59-48, South Plains up 11 at 14:40 to go. Free throw number is going to be very lopsided. Second one's no good, and Gardner will pull the free throw. So Gardner yanks the board, and Panopio across the timeline. Out front, Soares, now Gardner. Gardner step back three. And called for a travel. Turnover, South Plains. Steve Green not happy with the guy out of Detroit on the travel on the turnover. Basketball belongs back to the guys from Western Texas off the TO. And the Texans, who had opened up a 12-point lead, now lead by 11 with 14:30 to play here in this back half of basketball. Brought to you in part by Circle HBK Design, keeping Murray pretty fly for a sports guy. Circle HBK Design, downtown Levelland. Right side, Brown, run to the hoop, threw it up, no good. Panopio the board. Garrett Hewitt the other way. Tough take to the window and lays it down. Garrett Hewitt's got 12. That's good body control by Philemon Garrett Hewitt to get that down at the other end. He's got 12 off the bench. South Plains back up 13. Out front on the dribble. Drop it off at the high post here for White. White trying to drive Gardner. Gardner defends it well. Croft, left side three, got it down. Lucas Croft. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 13:49 to go here in the back half. South Plains 61, Western 51. On KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SP by a half game coming into this. And now the officials are conferring about something, and I have no idea what. So one official spent a lot of time talking to Kyle Cooper, went and relayed a message to his partner. Now he'll go over and talk to Kyle Cooper. So what the conversation is, I have no clue, but we'll tell you. Levelland Lobo baseball tomorrow. Levelland Lobos against the Pecos Eagles. Pre-game at 8:30. We'll tip it and we'll throw the first pitch at 9 on Levelland Sports Nation on Facebook. And then pre-game at 2:30. First pitch at 3 coming up between the Lobos and the Shallow Water Mustangs. That tomorrow afternoon for Lobo baseball. Well, Lorenzo Waddy Jr. had left the court, changed the uniform, and came back, and now he's left again. I'm not sure what that was about. Garrett Hewitt, 3, right side, got it down. Philemon Garrett Hewitt, hello, he's got 15. Texans lead it 64-51. Down the floor, out front, Croft out above the circles. Drops it off at the high post, Mushilla. Mushilla looks it over, gives it on the switch. C.J. Smith stumbling through the traffic. C.J. Smith puts his head down, runs at somebody, gets the hoop and the harm. Foul is going to go against Gardner. It'll be his second of the ball game. It'll be hoop and arm for C.J. Smith. He's got 12. Boy, I tell you what, Gardner didn't move, didn't drop his hands, didn't do anything, and draws the foul. And Smith, the free throw up and down. C.J. Smith is 2 of 3 from the line. That's just not a great call. Panopio across the timeline out front for Rivaldo Soares. Gardner on the switch, gives it off to Panopio, left side. He'll come to his right and off to Garrett Hewitt. 3 right corner, rolled it across, no good. Backside rebound picked up by Dawson John. Down the floor, Western, 64-54, South Plains. Here comes Smith. Going to put his head on somebody again, run to the jar, leave it underneath. Easy basket for Moschilla. Again, Smith clearing the way, keeping that head down. That got by Ayla burned earlier, but Smith's been getting by with a few. Panopio out the right side, lead dwindles to 8. Lob it deep for Giovanni Scott. He's going to get called for a push-off. So the offensive foul on Giovanni Scott will be his second. So the offensive fouls, the clearing fouls, that is team foul number 6 on South Plains, 2 on Western. The Texans have attempted 2 free throws in this game. The Westerners have attempted 11. Croft to the high post. Leave it for Moschilla. Speed dribble left side. Blocked by Giovanni Scott. Rebound to Gardner. Garib Hewitt down the floor. Tripped from behind, but got it to Gardner. Garib Hewitt, left side. Pump fake the 3 and pulls it down. Scott, right side. He'll drive it, kick it off. Soares, right side 3, rolled it across. No good. Garib Hewitt got hooked on the rebound and couldn't collect it. Garib Hewitt got spun down on that play. Out front, little bump and go out of the right-hand side while Runner White lays it down. White's got 8. The lead dwindles back to 6 with 11:44 to play. Panopio out the right-hand side on the dribble. Panopio gives it to Gardner. White had a hold of it. Gardner backs away, goes out the left-hand side for Garib Hewitt. Back up front, Gardner, the lead 6. Gardner, thank you. White hanging on to Gardner again. This will be a foul on the floor. It is his third of the ball game, rather. White has had trouble with Gardner anyways. Here comes Gatkuth back on. Back on comes from Panopio. And Gardner has been tied up a lot tonight, just trying to fight off the pressure. 11:27 to go here in the back half. It is 64-58 South Plains. The Texans throw it away. Inbound pass down the floor. Well defended by Soares as he knocked it loose. Garib Hewitt to Soares. Soares right-hand dunk. Rivaldo Soares gets the reward off a great defensive stand. And the Texans dodge the bullet. They lead by 8. Smith head down again. Clears and gives it to Croft down the baseline. Kick out right-hand side. 3 up and good. 3 out of the right side by Dawson John. Texan lead cuts to 5. Soares out front for Scott above the circles. Pump fake the 3. Attack right side. Ran through, and that's a foul. Going to be charged on number 22, Moschilla. It'll be his third of the ball game. So Moschilla will draw the foul. That'll put Giovanni Scott to the line with 10:43 to go in the back half. Texans 66, Western 61. So Giovanni Scott will shoot the 2-shot foul. Free throw on the way from Giovanni Scott. He pours it in. Giovanni Scott's got 5. South Plains 67, Western 61. 10:43 to play in this one on the George I. Keeling Germania Insurance Agency scoreboard. UAT guy came back on, and Scott will hit the free throw. Texans are 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They've shot 4. 2 shooting fouls and 1 tech foul. 10:40 to go here in the back half of basketball. It is a bit of an oddity when you can remember where all the free throws have come from for a game. Croft runs it to the hoop. Missed a little circus shot. Rebound Scott. Soares the other way. 2-headed dunk on the other end. Rivaldo Soares is loose tonight, folks. He's got 22. Run to the other end. Hoop in the harm. C.J. Smith will draw yet another foul. C.J. Smith will score. He's got 15, and the foul on UAT Guy is his 4th. I'd like to know the number of fouls drawn by Smith. Guy will come off. Back on will come Valentine Cat. Free throw line, C.J. Smith. The fans aren't happy by any stretch of the imagination. The left-hander Smith will pour it in. He is 3 of 4 from the stripe, has himself 16 for the evening. Texans lead by 6. Right corner, Garib Hewitt. Drops it out to Gadkuth, and back out front, Scott left wing. 15 to shoot. Garib Hewitt again. Back up top, Rivaldo soars to Cat in the block. Cat, good move. Left-hand hook, missed. Rebound picked up by the guys from Western. Down the floor, C.J. Smith. Little travel, back up 3, no good. Rebound, Gatkuth got a hand to the face from Tyson Brown. And Brown the foul. It'll be his first. South Plains 70, Western 64 with 9:44 to play in this one. Back half brought to you in part by Paxton Real Estate, helping turn your dream into an address. Go online, go to PaxtonRE.com, Paxton Real Estate. Find them on Twitter and Facebook as well. Now what are we doing? Official was over talking to Steve Green. I don't think he was ready to go. Now we're going to have another meeting of the minds. And they're going, hey, where can we get custom apparel? We can get custom apparel, polos, caps, jackets, pullovers, you name it. Circle HBK Design. Circle HBK Design, you're going to find them just west of the square in downtown Levelland. Or on Facebook at Circle HBK Design, keeping you pretty fly, or keeping me pretty fly for a sports guy. Circle HBK Design on Houston, west of the square in downtown Levelland. I don't know what we're doing now. They were resetting team fouls, maybe? 5 team fouls on Western. That's what they were trying to sort out. That took a little while. Gadkuth across the timeline, left side. On the switch for Garib Hewitt. Garib Hewitt out to Gadkuth, drop it underneath. Scott, tough shot, couldn't get it to go as he had to double pump it in the traffic, and Downey the rebound. Western back within 6 now with 9 1/4 to play. C.J. Smith has been a problem again. Out the left-hand side with it for Downey. Downey traveled from the high post. And a turnover against Western. So a travel against Western will give it back to the Texans. 9:17 to play. South Plains 70, Western 64. Gadkuth across the timeline. Giovanni Scott on the switch up top. Scott, pull up 3. And a foul on Valentine Cat on an illegal screen. Turnover South Plains. Yeah, you can't screen with your back to the guy and your arms around him. That's not really how that works. 70-64, South Plains in front. 9:03 to go here in the back half. Croft out front. Comes around out into the left-hand wing for White. Back up front, back around right for C.J. Smith, who will walk it away with 12 to shoot. They're going to screen right, and he'll drive right. Off into the corner for Croft, down the baseline. Picked up underneath, lost, and Garib Hewitt out of there with it. Turnover, Western. Down the floor, Gatkuth out front. Scott, good look at the 3, and he left it way short. Rebound out of there to White. White down the floor. Weaving and bobbing on Soares. Well defended, but he got it down anyway. White will score. He's got 10. The lead is 4 for South Plains with 8:20 to play here in the back half. Gadkuth across the timeline. Gardner getting ready to come back for Steve Green. Here comes Panopio as well. Soares, drop it off to Scott in the baseline. Giovanni Scott, 14, knocked it home. Giovanni Scott, good looking turn jumper from the big guy. He's got 8. And the Texans are back up 6. It's 7:56 to play here in the back half. Right-hand side, C.J. Smith. C.J. Smith trying to go right on Garib Hewitt. Runs to the jar, flings it up there, no good. Rebound, however, Brown the putback, and he is fouled. Another foul on South Plains. It's going to be on Garib Hewitt. It'll be his second of the ball game. South Plains with 9 fouls, Western with 5. At 7:42 to go here in the back half. Free throw line occupied by Tyson Brown. Free throw on the way from Brown, and he back irons it, no good. Good news is for South Plains, Western hasn't shot free throws particularly well. They've shot plenty. That is free throw attempt number 13 by Western. They have hit 6. Here comes number 14 from Isaac Brown. And that one is good. So they are 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Texans are 4 of 4. Garrett Hewitt out of the right-hand wing. Lead dwindles to 5 for South Plains with 7:33 to play. Out front, Gardner. Gardner on the switch for Soares. Soares up top for Cat above the circles. Cat puts it on the floor, drops it off left for Panopio, 10 to shoot. Panopio screen from Cat to Springy. To the high post, now Soares, right side cut, and got knocked down on the play. They'll call it a block shot. Down the floor, C.J. Smith. Smith lobs it underneath the hoop. Little travel down there, shot up, no good. Rebound, Valentine Cat. Well defended by the big Cat, drags out the rebound off the Moshilla miss. Left side, Garrett Hewitt. Pop back, step back, 3, got it. Philemon Garrett Hewitt. A little step back 3 for Fabulous Phil. He's got 18 tonight off the bench. South Plains 75, Western 67 with 6:40 to play. C.J. Smith out of the left-hand wing on the dribble. Swing it out farther left for White. Mid-paint, little step around by Brown, drops it off Moshilla, and the Texans will draw yet another foul. Foul on Myron Gardner. It'll be his 3rd of the ball game, and Steve Green isn't happy. 6:28 to play. South Plains 75, Western 67. KLV Turner free throws, folks. And who's going to shoot some this time? It'll be Moshilla. The Texans have attempted 4 tonight. The Westerners have attempted 14. Moshilla, you just go ahead and do the math, folks. Moshilla, free throw on the way, no good. Good news is Westerners haven't made many. Good news is for the Texans anyway. They are 7 of 15 from the free throw line. Moshilla will shoot a second. That one he'll get. They are 8 of 16 from the stripe. The Texans are 4 of 4. The differential is 12, in case you were trying to add that up in your head. Now Panopio the basketball. Texans up 7 with 6:24 to go. Out front to the right-hand side for Philemon Garrett Hewitt. On the switch, out front Panopio and around left Soares. Good lob to Cat. Cat left hand, he missed. Rebound picked out of there this time by Lucas Croft. C.J. Smith down the floor. Down the baseline on the drive, it's Brown. Lost the basketball. It's loose. Picked up by Western. 3 out of the corner. Good. So the 3 out of the corner for the Westerners will cut it back to 4. Out front, Gardner. Gardner on the switch for Panopio. Up top into the right-hand wing he'll come. Cat around left for Garrett Hewitt. Garrett Hewitt back to his left. Seal screen, gives it up front for Gardner instead. 6 to shoot. Gardner, 3, back iron, no good. Rebound Westerners. So now the Westerners have an opportunity to climb back within 2, maybe 1, with 5:24 to play in this one. Out in the left-hand wing, they'll go with Downey, and now Croft, a step or 2 behind the arc. Back iron, no good, and Garrett Hewitt the rebound. 75-71, Texans, 5:08 to play here. Texans need a hoop this time. Garrett Hewitt, good drive. Hand on his back, gives it off to Soares. Left hand, he'll draw the foul. And to the free throw line will go Rivaldo Soares. It's going to go on Tyson Brown. It'll be his 2nd of the ball game, and that'll put Rivaldo Soares to the free throw line. Man, Soares has had a game of it tonight. He's got 22 to lead all scorers. And the big kid out of Boston, Mass, looking for more. Free throw on the way, up and good. 8 of 16 from the stripe is Western. Rivaldo Soares now has 23, and he'll shoot a 2nd free throw. Rivaldo Soares, 2nd free throw on the way for the sophomore out of Boston, Massachusetts. Puts it on the hip, takes a dribble, and lets it fly, and he'll get them both. Soares is 4 of 4 from the stripe. The Texans are 6 of 6. So while the guys from Western have shot 16 and made just 8, the Texans, Giovanni Scott gets hit just south of 32nd Street by C.J. Smith, and Giovanni Scott gets a foul for it. Giovanni Scott, foul number 3. Giovanni Scott really, for all intents and purposes, takes a shot below the belt and draws a foul. C.J. Smith misses. He is 3 of 5. He'll shoot another. C.J. Smith, the second free throw on the way. He is 3 of 5. Free throw on the way. That one is no good either, but the rebound to Western. A tie up under the hoop. It is lost. Picked up by Western. And is it a travel? Is it a foul? Is it a jump? What is it? It's a travel. So a turnover on Western after the offensive rebound. 77-71 South Point. 4:44 to go here on the George Jack Keeling Germania Insurance Agency scoreboard. Soares out front, the left side for Panopio. Soares down the left baseline. He is fouled. And now the whistles are starting to, there's a lot of them now. Foul is going to be charged on Downey. It'll be his first of the ball game. And to the free throw line will go South Plains as Soares retrieves the basketball and gets ready to shoot more free throws. Rivaldo Soares, 24, leads all scorers tonight. Diswaldo. He'll get ready to try to add some more. Soares puts it on the hip, takes his one bounce, and lets it fly. And yes, he got it. Soares has 5 from the line tonight. And Waldo, 25 for Steve Green's Texans. You knew one of these nights Rivaldo Soares was going to go off. And he has gone off against Western. Lead is 7, and now it is 8. He got them both. Timeout on the floor, 4:33 to play. South Plains 79, Western 7. Pre-game at 8:30 a.m. First pitch at 9. We'll have it on KLVT's Leveland Sports Nation on Facebook. So the Westerners will have it. 4:33 to play. South Plains back up 8 again. C.J. Smith, the Croft, and around the left-hand side for Downey. Into the mid-paint. Little flare up and down. Good take from the mid-post by White. He's got 12. Stolen away by Smith on the entry. Kick out down the right side. They'll come. Leave underneath the hoop. Michelle missed. Rebound jostled and picked up by Panopio. Texans up 6 with 4:06 to play. Panopio across the timeline. DALPH Panopio out the right-hand side for Garib Hewitt. Moves to his left. Now Scott around left for Panopio. And Panopio to the high post for Giovanni Scott. Good cut by Garib Hewitt. Right hand, easy basket. Nice job by Scott. Garib Hewitt just sliced the traffic. Scott the assist. Garib Hewitt the bucket. Garib Hewitt with 20 off the bench tonight for Steve Green. 81-73 in favor of the Texans as the boys from Boston, Mass are having a night. Smith, kick it out in the right side. 3 out of the corner is no good. Rebound Croft, however, for the Westerners. Croft banging off at Giovanni Scott. Scott the block, and they'll call Scott for the foul anyway. Croft clearing Giovanni Scott on the dribble. Giovanni Scott will pick up the foul. It is his 4th. So Giovanni Scott will head to the pine. As back will come Myron Gardner. DALPH Panopio saying he's straight up. He's straight up. What do you want him to do? Panopio pleading Scott's case as it was pretty well defended by Giovanni Scott. South Plains 79, Western 71, 3:17 to go in the back half. And Croft will get a free throw. He is 3 of 3 from the stripe. South Plains 81, Western 74 now. 3:17 to play. Gardner comes on. Scott goes up. And to the free throw line goes Croft again. Croft free throw on the way, and he'll get them both. Western 10 of 20 from the free throw line, if my math's any good. Right-hand side, Philemon Garib-Hewitt. Texans still lead by 6 with 3:08 to play. Soares out front for Gardner. Gardner out right for Biela, who's come back. Biela got to get rid of it. High post lead for Soares. Had to battle it out with a guy on his back. Picked up by Panopio, 6 to shoot. Panopio, kick out left. Biela for 3, that's short. Rebound, Soares has it under the box, and he keeps it alive for the Texans. Shot clock regenerated. Good hustle by Waldo to keep that thing alive. Panopio getting poked at by Smith. 10 to shoot. Panopio getting hooked by Smith. 6 to shoot. Had it tipped away. Got knocked around. Lost the basketball. Smith with about a couple of fouls in that series. Smith out on the left-hand side, doubled up. Texans up 6 with 2:18 to play here. Out in the corner, Croft for 3. No good. Rebound, push off. Going to be charged on Tyson Brown, his third of the ball game. And we will knock 90 feet to shoot free throws. Team foul number 8 against Western, and this will be Ben Biela to the free throw line. Biela has 5 tonight. He'll get ready to shoot a couple of free throws. Ben Biela to the stripe. Free throw on the way, and he knocks it home. Texans haven't shot many, but they've shot them well. Ben Biela will shoot a second. Texans shooting just 60% from the free throw line coming in, but Biela's free throw makes the Texans 10 of 10 from the stripe. So while they have been outshot by double, they have actually outscored, well, even scoring at 10 apiece. Run underneath the hoop, wild little shot underneath the ring, no good. But the rebound to Western with 15 to shoot and $1:54 to play. Texans lead by 8. Right hand, tough take by White. White's got 14, and the Texan lead dwindles again back to 6 with 1:43 to go. Cross the timeline by Ayla, right side. Slip it out left for Garib-Hewitt. And now Panopio up top. Panopio and C.J. Smith have been a story tonight. Panopio goes by him to the right, had it stripped out of his hands. Smith the basketball, bringing it the other way. Soares will slow him up, and Garib-Hewitt will pick him up with 1:19 to play here. Texans 83, Westerners 77. Right-hand side for White. White trying to drive Soares. Soares bottles him up. Skip it out to Croft in the corner. Now left side 3 on the way is good out of the hands of Downey. Timeout Western. South Plains 83, Western 80. 1:02 to play on KLVT level. With George R. Keeling, Germania Insurance Agency. Call 894-4770. Texans with it, full length of the floor, 1:02 to play. South Plains 83, Western 80. Panopio to bring it up. Your Texans just get a hoop on this end. Doesn't make any difference. 2 or 3 will work just fine. Biela out front for Soares. Soares on the switch for Panopio. Gives it to Soares, left side, 15 to shoot. Baseline Biela, now Panopio, left side, 10 to shoot. Slip it underneath to Soares. Soares got it knocked loose. Biela picked it up. Gardner, 4 to shoot. Panopio, long 3 for the Roman, no good. Rebound picked out by White. Here he comes. Runs by Panopio, misses badly, and it is hammered out of bounds by Myron Gardner. Look out. Myron Gardner just volleyball spiked one. And a timeout called with 27 seconds left. South Plains 83, Western 80. KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com.
You found the right place. Now, let's make it yours. With Citibank Mortgage, homeownership is closer than you think. We offer a seamless online application, quick approval process, and industry-leading customer service, so you can spend less time searching for a loan and more time finding your next address. Apply online at citi.bank.
Texans, last time anything was this close, was a win over Odessa in overtime in here. The Texans won 96-93. And now the Texans break the huddle with 27 seconds left. It is 83-80. South Plains in front. Garib Hewitt, Scott, Biela, Gardner, and Soares for Steve Green. Inbound. Croft out in the right corner. Up front for C.J. Smith. You don't want to give up a three here. Smith to his right. Kick out into the corner. An extra step on the three, but he missed, and Soares the rebound. Foul Western. Downey couldn't connect. Texans will have the rebound, and why not Waldo? Rivaldo Soares has had himself a night. Rivaldo Soares has 26 for the Texans, and he'll walk the 90 feet to shoot the 1-and-1. So Waldo to the stripe to shoot the two-shot foul. Pardon me, it's a two-shot foul? It's 1-and-1. Hang on. It is 1-and-1 for Waldo. Got 26 this evening, and now he's got 27. He'll shoot a second. 84-80. Texans trying to now up 2 possessions. You can get up a big and a small here at 85-80. If Soares can get another free throw, and why not? Rivaldo Soares is 8 of 8 from the free throw line, has 28. Timeout Western. South Plains 85, Western 80. 15 seconds to play this one. And the Texans looking to close the door on what has been a good challenge from the Westerners of Western Texas. So the Westerners will roll it up near half court. Smith picks it up, goes out into the right corner, only 10 to shoot. Kick out, 3, White, no good. Rebound Scott, and Scott is fouled, and that'll do it. And the 6th man here at the Dome is going nutsoid. I'm telling you what, there's no better student section in the conference than you get here at South Plains College. They do an outstanding job of cheering on their South Plains College Texans and Lady Texans. Good job back there, student section. Free throw on the way, Giovanni Scott up and good. And Giovanni Scott has 9 in the ball game. He'll shoot one more and put this thing to bed. 5.5 to play. Texans up 6. Now they are up 7. And the Texans in this contest are 14 of 14 from the free throw line. Right side, little 15-foot runner, no good. And your South Plains College Texans win again. The South Plains College Texans, 87. Western 80 here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com. Post-game numbers are coming up. This is Texan basketball on KLVT.